Paz e Doutor Honoris Causas da Universidade de Brasília, Dalai Lama.
Spiritual brothers and sisters,
compassion, this not only bring some good in the society, but also immense benefit to oneself. Compassion bring us inner strength. Result, less fear, more confidence. Through that way, person become more calm. Then everywhere, often you see people talk peace, non-violence. Yes, what is peace? Peace, not only just mere absence of violence, but peace is more than that. If peace means just absence of violence, then if you remain indifferently, that also can be a peaceful. But I don't think. So therefore, the genuine peace is some kind of reflection of human compassion. Compassion, inner peace, source of inner peace, that is there, it automatically creates peace atmosphere. In individual level, family level, or community level. Now here, you see, if inner peace there, the non-violence, action, automatically come. Now non-violence, we should not consider as a passive sort of method. Now, non-violence means, as I mentioned earlier, you say you fully engage or involved, yet you say restrain using violence. So now here, the once we believe non-violence, then the method in order to solve the problem, in order to face the problem, is the dialogue. So I think the dialogue in the spirit of sharing others' problem and the spirit of reconciliation. Now that is, I think, very, very important concept of method. I think the family level or national or international level. So therefore, while we are talking peace, non-violence, I think we must promote the spirit of compromise. Conflict, disagreement, always there, even within one individual. Conflict there. Now, for example, morning you may have one idea, one belief, and then still analyze, still think. Then afternoon, you may have completely different idea. These two ideas, direct conflict, contradictory. But if we fail to compromise, then your nervous system may break down or eventually may suicide. So the wise way, yes, this morning I have this idea. Now today, now evening, afternoon, or different idea. Still, then try to synthesis. Or then you may find one very sound sort of idea. So similarly, in the family problem, even you say husband, wife, of course, often, even though it's a very, I think, happy marriage, but still disagreement always happen. And between parent and children, still, always is the possibility of conflict, disagreement. So, the disagreement or different views, conflict itself, nothing bad. Without contradiction, no progress. Two views, contradictory views, is the basis of further sort of development. Therefore, now we need sort of technique or method to overcome these conflicts. That is the compromise. Then I think today's world, reality, heavily interdependent. Your nation very much depends on your neighbor, and the whole continent depends in other continents, and mainly in economy field. So therefore, your interest and others' interest very much interlinked. So under that circumstances, concept of war, victory one side, one's own side, defeat other side. No longer there. If you destroy your neighbor, the consequences you will suffer. If you help your neighbor, more progress in your neighbor, consequences, you will get benefit. So that's the today's world. So under that circumstances, the concept of destruction one side, victory one side, no longer there. So therefore, according to reality, I think the only practical method to solve the conflict is compromise. So sometimes I usually say, jokingly telling, now, under present circumstances, the only thing is 50-50. You cannot get 100% victory. If possible, one side 60%, the other side 40%. Perhaps that's the best. So therefore, under that reality, now they compromise, peaceful means, dialogue. That's the only way. Then another is talking about non-violence. When we try to pursue or implement non-violence, I think the greatest obstacle of non-violence is inner, the hatred feeling. Then externally, weapon. These two things are, I think, most the serious obstacle about non-violence. So therefore, if we sincerely believe non-violence, I think we should, usually I call, we should have inner disarmament, external disarmament. Of course, step by step. So here, when I was child, small, I found, these sort of military military uniforms and these, the war missions, very smart. I think some of these young people also may have used that kind of, feeling. So, for example, these guns, really beautiful. But I think the meaning of that gun is killing, nothing else. Once you made a bullet, bullet means to hit someone, not a decoration. Therefore, I think they think, effort, constantly, and also try to bring awareness, the concept of non-violence, concept of demilitarization. These are, I think, very, very important. So these words, just I want to share with you. And then finally, let us be a nice person, a warm-hearted person. Through that way, day by day, we will be a happy person. That's all. Thank you very much.